So that's the end of a nice 3-day weekend. Got some gym time in, solved a crime, prevented a crime. I was just thinking about that today. I was talking to my neighbor and I just said, we were talking about, being arrested and facing jail and going to jail. And I just said, well, some of these motherfuckers just don't appreciate their freedom. Why would you be carrying, if you're a felon, okay, with a fucking ankle monitor on, you're already in enough trouble. Now that would be some common sense shit. You know what I mean? Like, if I'm going to Family Dollar, I could run into, police. I'm probably not going to run into any threats at 8 o'clock in the morning, okay? And if I do, it's because I'm up to no good or I'm into some shit that I shouldn't be in. So I don't feel and then you're fucking gonna take a L for a dude that's fucking not even a threat to you. He's about 17 years older than you. And man, I just what the fuck do you got a gun for? And then you're calling your girlfriend over who's like my age, and I don't know what the fuck she sees in this loser, but I'm going yo, what are you doing dating, because they live in the same area that I do, what are you doing dating a fucking guy, one that's on some kind of probationary fucking felony release, whatever the fuck, parole, whatever, and he's carrying a gun? You know what I mean? Like, carrying a fucking gun, why? I mean, I know people are desensitized to this. Why the fuck do you got a gun? You know what I mean? Like, what are you doing, nerd? Even though one kid in here's like, man, this ain't the type of neighborhood that'd be gangbanging shit in. You know what I mean? Like, there ain't no gangbanging in this fucking neighborhood. So what the fuck are you carrying a gun for in an area like this? Well, you must not value. I really feel like some people don't value your freedom. They don't. What else it's like, the thing that I try to work on the most is self-control. I want to be able to, have some kind of control, over, my actions and shit. I hate calling the police, but I'm going to let them do their job. I'm not going to put myself in a position to get arrested, you know what I mean? So, I don't know, I just don't think I don't think people are smart enough to be out here in the world walking among us. You know what I mean? I just don't think, there's people that are just too stupid to be out here. That's really the nicest way. I mean, there is no nice way to say it. You're just too fucking stupid to be out here. I don't know, if I had an ankle monitor on, one, you wouldn't even know, because my ass would be keeping such a low profile. Man, that's why I do what I do, okay? I worked at a prison. I went to jail. It was the greatest experience of my entire life, because my ass was walking around here, okay, delusionally thinking somehow that I could, that I deserve, the electric is just automatically turned on and you have power and air conditioning and hot water and coffee whenever you want it and a bed that just plop your big ass in. Bro, listen, I think everybody should have to go to jail. You know what I mean? I think everybody should. I thank God he put me in jail, because that shit saved my life. And I'll just tell you, hey man, I hope the dude gets it. Probably not gonna, because a lot of people don't. You can give people the keys, you know what I mean, to everything. I've gone through it with so many people, man. I mean, they've seen how I live. They've lived with me. They've been here. They've been there. They fucking whatever. They're working out at the same gym or at the same job, man. I'm just telling you, you must not want it bad enough, or you must just be waiting, until then I'm going to try. Well, That ain't the way the game works, man. I used to think it worked that way. It don't. Because that rock bottom could be death. You know what I mean? So you do whatever you want, man.